Boom! Welcome back, guys. Blue Ridge Silverhound. I'm your host, Sean. Welcome! I have an amazing and possibly one of the neatest videos that you'll probably ever see. And it's been talked about before. I'm not going to lie. There are other YouTubers that have talked about this particular part of collecting money. Of course, it's fun. It's exciting. You can make money off of it. But today we're going to take a look at the brand new release of 2017 notes, okay, currency, whether they're dollar bills, 5s, 10s, 20s, whatever. We're going to identify certain areas within collecting these notes and identifying fancy serial numbers, star notes, errors. We're going to take a look at it all on this great big playing field, and we're going to identify some of the rare notes, how much money these notes are selling for on, like eBay. There's a lot of great sales that you guys will be pleasantly surprised that they've brought in this kind of money. So for those of you that don't know, you could go to the bank and you could purchase, bundles of dollar bills, for example. Okay, usually comes 100 notes to a bundle. They'll have the little paper sleeve on there, show the denomination, but generally these notes are pretty well circulated anyways. But depending on where you bank at, you also have the opportunity to order what they call BEP bricks. Okay, a brick will have, I believe, 10 bundles in there, maybe more. I'm not sure. Bundles can be a little different, but they're going to be cellophane shrink wrapped right directly from the BEP, which is the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. Now, traditionally in these bricks, okay, they're all consecutive notes. So, you might have 10 or 20 actual bundles in there, each $100 face, and it's all going to be consecutive. Now, the only thing is, you could find star notes. Star notes are replacement notes. They insert a star note into a specific serial number that was damaged in production of the notes. Maybe a fold over, or maybe the paper just got destroyed during the printing of the notes. And, that's where we can make money, is those star notes. And a lot of them, actually, I'm happy to say for 2017, are extremely low print run. And you can actually turn around, flip these notes in their original brand new condition, crisp, uncirculated condition for a ton of money. You guys will be pleasantly surprised at how much of these notes are going for. So if you haven't done so before, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite websites I have bookmarked, and I recommend that you guys do the same as well. It's called My Currency Collection. This is probably one of the neatest, most well orchestrated sites that I've seen in this particular subject. And what it is in My Currency Collection, you have the ability to check on your star notes, and you could go as far back as the 1981 series. So traditionally, a lot of your notes that you still see in circulation today with a star note, you could go back in to this website, check the run number, and if it's low enough, you probably scored yourself a nice little piece of treasure. So as you can see on the screen, it's mycurrencycollection.com. If we started out at reference home, I'm going to kind of help navigate exactly where you go if you did find a star note, so that way it would be nice and easy, it'd be less headache for you. So you go here to where it says star notes, you click that, and you'll have another page which kind of goes through an explanation of what a star note is. Pretty neat, and again, very well put together website. And it discusses print runs, okay, what exactly constitutes a low print run. It talks about what a print run is. So for one particular note with one particular Federal Reserve Bank listed, that's the little number that you see and the letter in the bank seal, corresponds to how many notes were total printed. Now there are certain little mini runs which they designate on there for each of the star notes, or just the regular notes that have no stars at all and just have prefix and suffix letters on the serial number. So it talks about that. You can go into star note lookup, and then it's real simple, guys. You just go ahead and type in, we're looking at a dollar bill. It's a 2017. You type in the serial number, so you're going to start out with the actual beginning letter, you're going to type out the 8 numbers, and then you're going to do a little asterisk star. All right, that's actually going to be your shift 8. All right, so when you put that on there, you hit search for star notes, and it'll give you the exact run for that particular note. Generally, anything under 640,000 notes in that run is what I would consider to be pretty rare. All right, even 640,000 isn't quite rare, but it's the point where you could put that note aside and you could turn around and flip the that $1 bill for about $5 to $10. Again, condition plays a huge factor in all this. So this is a great tool right here. I also like to use production tables. So if you click on that, you will actually have a table where you're going to have each individual date series. 2017 is the most current. It's the most brand new out of them. And then you just pick your denomination. As you can see, there's 1s, 10s, and 20s that have been reported. Okay, there have been no $2 bills or 5s, 50s, or 100s that have been made. Now, they may exist out there. It just takes a little time for the administrative team to get it all together so that way they can give you accurate information. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the dollar bill here. And this is cool. All right, so it has a complete 2017 series of notes, okay, and you have this A1. So the A corresponds to the Federal Reserve Bank. A is Boston. So if you have a Boston note, the actual run is 3.2 million for that particular star note. Not rare at all. And you may or may not be able to make a decent amount of money to help, pay for shipping fees and stuff like that. So usually with the 3.2 million run of notes, it's not worth usually selling. Now, here is one caveat to all this. There are times where you could get a full $100 bundle of dollar bills that are nothing but star notes. If you're able to find one of those, and it is one of these 3.2 million runs, you can actually take the whole bundle, resell the whole bundle, and you can actually make 4 to 5 times your money face value wise. It's not uncommon to see these right now sell for between $400 and $500. It's pretty amazing. You still can make money, and the biggest draw with this is your specialist currency collectors will buy these bundles and they'll pick out 1 or 2 with the perfect centering and they'll send it off to be graded. Okay, that's another aspect of this whole thing that kind of plays into the collectability factor of all the notes. So you're going to see certain branches here, or certain Federal Reserve Bank star notes that are highlighted in pink. You have another one that's in peach, or kind of like a light orange. These ones here that are in pink, if you look all the way to the right, have a run size of only 250,000. Now, keep your eye on these, because these are going to play a role when we go to look at realized sales on eBay. All right, so you have F, which is Atlanta. Okay, that's 250,000, and that's it. I is Minneapolis, 250,000. You also have J and then K. K, I believe, I think J is Kansas City, and the other one's St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I'm not sure. But we'll double check that for you. So these 4 particular Fed Reserve star notes have a small, tiny, minuscule print run of 250,000. Okay? So mycurrencycollection.com for your star notes needs. Be sure you bookmark it if you haven't done so. Even if you don't, go through bundles and bundles and bundles of notes. If you still pay in cash and you get a few bucks back and one of them turns out to be star, at least know what you have there. So let's go on eBay, and I have one listing up already, and this is actually the note that's on my my thumbnail for the video. This is a 2017 dollar bill. As you can tell, it's got a new Secretary of the Treasury name on there. It's Stephen Mnuchin. Okay, he's actually got an M and an N on his last name. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. But you have 2 brand new, you have a brand new treasurer and a brand new secretary that's listed on the 2017. Now, this particular note is what is called and referred to as a fancy serial number. So you have 37 repeated over and over again throughout the course of that serial number, so it's repeated 4 times. They call this a super repeater. Okay, so that's 2 digits repeated 4 times on the note. And it has to look like this in order for it to be a super repeater. So the note has kind of a slight bend in the middle, so it might have what they call a wallet fold. I'm not sure. It's probably a light fold right down the middle of the note. But this note sold for $225, all right, as listed on eBay here. How cool is that? All right, so that's one example of a 2017 that you need to keep your eye out on. But there's plenty more. Oh, wait, there's more. All right, so we're going to start all the way at the top. Now, I went on eBay, and I went into paper money section of eBay, and I went to small size notes. Okay, that's where you're going to look for these. And you type in 2017, okay, which is designated for the particular series. And we're just going to go on down the line. What exactly, is selling? So what we have here, the first, this one right here that sold for $1,650 is a 1963 10, so that doesn't apply on this one. So the first significant auction, you have 1,000 brand new uncirculated $1 bills. Okay, this is the Atlanta Bank Strap. So this one sold, and it's $1,000 face for $1,400, and then you have $9.30 for shipping. So if you wanted to buy a brick bundle from the bank, okay, you can do that. You have to order them. Okay, you have to go to the bank and say, I want to order a brand new brick bundle. Now there are certain banks that will not order this for you because they don't have that kind of access to the Fed Reserve Bank. All right. So if you want to buy the bricks and then just turn around and flip them and make $300-400, you can do that. But you might be missing out on some pretty neat serial numbers and star notes. So we have another brick bundle here. That's Atlanta. That one sold for, I don't know, probably $1,300. It's a best offer option. So first one to note is a 3-note lot of consecutive 2017 $1 star notes that sold for $537.77. We're going to go ahead and take a look at these and see which Fed Reserve Bank it came from. And this is the Minneapolis. This is a set of 3 notes that have that small 250,000 print run. Okay, as you can see, the notes are packed fresh. It came right out of a bundle. And sure enough, they are all consecutive. 991, 992, 993, stars. These are all phenomenal looking notes. Now, I think there was a little bit of a missed opportunity because these notes could have been sold individually and made more money. This person could have made an extra like maybe $100 total on the sale as opposed to selling all 3 notes in one shot. Now, I know why it was done this way, because it was showcasing the consecutive nature of these notes. But again, $537 off of $3 face, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely, I'm choking up here. This is so monumental. It's absolutely a bomb. It's amazing the amount of money that these notes sell for. And keep in mind, because some of you have probably at one point criticized my videos before about graded material. These are raw, ladies and gentlemen, right out of the pack. Throw them on eBay, sell them. You don't even need to grade them. So here is an Atlanta F Star Notes pack, BEP pack of 100 consecutive uncirculated notes. So this one right here sold for $360.55. And let's see here. Yeah, 2017. So someone made a huge home run off this. Now, granted, this individual, this seller, made 3 times face on this bundle right here. However, all right, if this is a run of 250,000, they sold this for way too cheap. But still, you see the amount of money that can be made off of just regular raw banknotes. It's pretty amazing. All right. So here's a Dallas strap. This is more like it. $350 for that 3.2 million run of Star Notes, and it's a full strap. It's a full strap of $100 that's sold for $350. So it's all Star Notes in there. Now this one I love. This was actually from the same seller that sold the 3 consecutive notes. And this is another Minneapolis Star Note. Okay, this is a single one. This is 990. It stinks that it's oriented this way on the image, but $1 bill sold for $310. And yeah, it's incredible. The huge profit margin that can be made on some of these low run Star Notes. Again, it's not a waste of your time if you end up finding these, but it's certainly worth mentioning as an awareness campaign. See, here's another 2017. This is a Star Note Minneapolis. Okay, this one has a different serial than the others. Sold for nearly $250. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at this one. Yeah, grade-wise, this one is circulated. It's got the middle fold and everything else on there. So, yeah, as you can see, it's got a couple folds right here like it was put into a wallet. But, again, $250 for a note that grades out at AU. AU over here. You know, again, that's a huge profit margin for one note, $250. So that's phenomenal. And we're going to take a look at a few more. I think we're going to get away from the stars, and let's focus on a few fancy serial numbers. Here's one right here, a 2017 dollar bill with a serial number 25. Sold for $200. This one looks circulated, like it was stuffed in a wallet for a few days. Well, it says serial number 25, but the serial number on this one is 29. But still, you see all the creases, folds, bends, wrinkles. Again, this is a note that came right out of circulation. It's even got the, see that dark kind of little top margin? That's when the teller takes a marker across the top to check the authenticity of the notes. So 29, serial number 29. This one sold for $200. And it doesn't look phenomenal, but again, the possibilities are endless, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a set of 10 2017 Alexander Hamilton $10 bills. These are just regular notes. Well, these are stars. I take that back. So 10 notes, he sold them for double face, $200. Not bad. Here's a pair. Oh, actually, this is 10 more notes for $200. Probably a run of 3.2 million. There's that super repeater, the 3.7 repeated over. That one sold for a couple $100. I think I saw a few more fancies in here that we're going to talk about, and then that's it. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and go out there and do a little hunting. So, yeah, a lot of stars. People are making money off of Star Notes, off of single Star Notes. You know, there's some putting up 2 or 3 consecutives on there. But really cool. So we're going to end it on this last 2017 with the serial number 50. Sold for $133. Ungraded. It's low serial number, fancy. This is cool. This is stuff that you guys have to keep an eye out on for. $133.50. The note looks crisp, like it came out of a bank bundle. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. But again, 2017 banknotes are live and they're ready for you to, search through. It's a lot of fun. Usually when new series of notes come out, a lot of the collectors like to go to the banks and order those $1,000 face bank bricks in the hopes of finding stuff like this. They are out there. You can make money off the stars, and you can make money off of the serial number notes that are included in there. I want to thank everyone for joining in. Thank you for all the views and support. As always, you can reach out to me, through social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The best way you can support my channel is to hit the like button, as always, but don't smash it. I don't want you guys to break your computer. And feel free to share and subscribe. And I'd like to hear your comments. What do you think? Does this look exciting? Is it like incentivizing you to go out and buy a few straps of dollar bills or 5s or 10s and look for some possibly hidden treasure in there? So you guys take care. Love you guys. Peace. All right.